Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of program directors Professor Wayne Dumaine and Matt Sullivan, we welcome you to our first ever Woodwind and Brass virtual chamber music series. My name is Caitlin Walker, and I am live from my home here in Central Jersey. I'm the program administrator for the Woodwind and Brass program here at NYU Steinhardt. Welcome to our virtual Frederick Loewe Theater. The fall 2020 semester has been quite memorable as our Woodwind and Brass students jumped into an academic year like no other. Hybrid classes, online lessons, Zoom etiquette, and isolation booth rehearsals are just a few of the many hurdles these students endured. Without hesitation, our students embraced this virtual climate and thus enhanced skills not only needed for exceptional music performance, but also for musicians of a virtual era. This unprecedented time has called for us to reimagine chamber music for our wind and brass players here at NYU. With the help of Steinhardt's music technology team, the performers you're about to see this evening have spent tireless hours recording, mastering, and videotaping their own performances. This concert is a celebration of hours of rehearsals, coachings, video editing, and virtual music making these performers have committed to. These skills that they have enhanced will be bountiful wherever their musical careers may take them. Now, I invite Professor Wayne Dumaine to the stage to say a few words.
Hello, my name is Wayne Dumaine. I'm Director of Brass Studies here at New York University. I'd like to welcome you to tonight's stream of woodwinds and brass chamber groups. Although the students were not allowed to rehearse in rooms together, they have prepared these videos for these amazing works that you're going to hear tonight, and I'm so looking forward to it. Enjoy the concert.
Well said, Professor Dumaine. So please sit back, relax, silence your cell phones as we welcome Professor Barbara Oldham to the stage to introduce her ensemble.
I'm Barbara Oldham, coach for the Brass Quintet with Jenna Goins and Brianna Biceglia on trumpet, Paula Colon on horn, Derwin Fuentes on tenor trombone, and DJ Zentla on bass trombone. DJ and Jenna also get the credit for the technical work. The quintet will perform Bankel Sängerlieder, an anonymous work from around 1684, and New York composer Erica Wazen's Grand Valley Fanfare. Big congratulations to Jenna, Brianna, Paula, Derwin, and DJ for their excellent work and patient diligence.
Hi, my name is Gina Kufari, and I'm one of the bassoon professors here at NYU. This semester, I worked with a wonderful group of students: Jenny Seifert on flute, Regina Lecitra on clarinet, and Trey Coudray on bassoon. They learned and recorded a Beethoven trio. It's a theme and variations on a melody by Mozart from his opera Don Giovanni. There are 9 variations in the piece, and they recorded the entire thing. In the interest of time, we're going to present 4 of those variations for you tonight. I wanted to say how proud I am of these students. They worked so hard this semester. Please enjoy, and you'll see that semester unfold before your very eyes as you watch, as they recorded and learned a different variation each week of this semester. Please enjoy.
Good evening. My name is Suzanne Gilchrist, and I'm a member of the Woodwind and Chamber Music faculty here at NYU. I would like to congratulate my students for all their hard work this semester, and I would also like to thank them for their flexibility and for having a sense of humor. Next, you will hear Abby Moore and Campbell Barnes performing the first movement from the Suite for Two Flutes by the American flutist and composer Catherine Hoover. The work was composed in 1984, and this movement is marked Allegro Vivace. Abby and Campbell have masterfully embraced all the challenges presented in this colorful movement. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Dr. Tim Ruderman. I'm saxophone professor at NYU. The next piece will feature four of my students, Johnson Yun, Chadley Sexton Simmons, Jared Miller, and Tim Humwan. They'll be playing the first movement of Elliott Carter's Canonic Suite for four alto saxophones. This is an early work by Carter written in 1939 during the period in time in which he was studying in Paris with Nadia Boulanger. Enjoy.
Awesome. Some really great playing going on. Also, some great stuff going on in the chat. We have tons of faculty here with us. Professor Spellman Diaz is here. Shout out to you. Professor Baer, Director of Instrumental Performance, she's here. Professor Gilchrist, Program Director. Professor Sullivan, Professor Dumaine, everybody's tuning in. So it's really great to see everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this live event. Really, really special. Up next, we have two performances coached by flute and chamber music faculty professor Robert Dick, who unfortunately could not be virtually with us this evening. Up first, Zimang and Joanna will be performing a duo by Robert Machuski, followed by Abby and Beatrice performing a Hindemith flute duo. Enjoy.
Hello, I would like to introduce you to Sofia Sangiorgio, flutist, and Eli Ramirez, clarinetist. They will be performing the Mozart Duo Number 12 for flute and clarinet.
Hello again. Next you will hear the first movement of Pierre Gabai's Sonatina for Flute and Bassoon, performed by Katerina Demons and Chris Barreau. This is a French neoclassical work published in 1962. The movement is marked modéré sans lenteur, meaning moderate but without slowness. Please enjoy how Katerina and Chris bring its spirit and French charm to life.
Hi, my name is Pavel Vinitsky. I'm a clarinet faculty and chamber music coach at NYU. I would like to introduce my group, Jair Gonzalez and Chloe Finder, who did an amazing job preparing this clarinet duet that they will be performing at this concert. It's a transcription of an aria from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro. I wanted to say a huge thank you for all of their work, their hard efforts. I know how difficult it was to work virtually and how difficult it was to put together this ensemble and learn new skills. But they've done an amazing work and I'm really proud of them. Congratulations, bravo, and hope you will enjoy it. Thank you.
Hello, I would like to introduce you to Jung-hee Kim playing oboe and Sally Huangbo playing flute. They will be performing Alberto Ginastera's duo for oboe and flute, the first movement, Sonata, marked Allegro. Hi everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Ben Schoenhardt playing the flute and Claudia Paneyeho Viejas playing clarinet. They will be performing the music of Robert Muchinsky, his duos for flute and clarinet. They will be playing the first movement, an Andante sostenuto, the fourth movement, Allegro non troppo, and the sixth movement, an Allegro.
Nice. Amazing playing, Claudia and Ben. Good for you guys. Just popping back in. If you're tuning in from wherever you are and you haven't said hi in the chat yet, please do so. We have faculty, we have students, we have family, friends, parents, all that kind of stuff. So if you're here, pop in and say hello. We would love to hear from you. It's been super awesome to celebrate all of our students tonight. So if you're here, we want to acknowledge you and say hi to everybody. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. In the meantime, I'm going to introduce Professor Barbara Oldham to the stage to introduce her next group.
I'm Barbara Oldham, coach for the brass quintet with Jenna Goins and Joy Kinnan on trumpet, Jack Napier on trombone, Dominique Cunningham on tuba, and I'm filling in on horn. They will perform the first movement Allegro Vivace of Malcolm Arnold's Quintet for Brass, Opus 73 from 1961. Joy and Jenna get credit for all of the engineering, and big congratulations to Jenna, Joy, Jack, and Dominique for a great job meeting a tough challenge.
Hi, I'm Mark Timmerman, bassoon faculty member and woodwind chamber music coach at NYU. This is a performance of Mozart's Divertimento number 3 in B flat major for 2 clarinets and bassoon. I am playing bassoon, and my wonderful students Joey Duke and Marissa Cruz are playing the clarinet parts. We had a really great semester. Thanks, guys, for all your hard work. It was really fun working with you, and I hope everybody enjoys this performance.
Hello again. Next you will hear Kenya Fluker and Vicky Sue performing the second, third, and fourth duos from the Polish-American composer Robert Muczynski's Duos for Flutes. This collection of 6 duos has also been published for flute and clarinet. Kenya and Vicky will be performing the Allegro risoluto, the Moderato, and the Allegro ma non troppo. Please enjoy the wonderful sense of interplay they have created in these recordings.
Hi, my name is Gina Kufari, and I'm one of the bassoon professors here at NYU. The next piece on the program is by French composer Eugene Bozza, his Trois pièces pour une musique de nuit, for wind quartet. You're going to hear the first two movements of this piece tonight, starring Victoria Carchietta on flute, Maya Riley on oboe, Leora Schlesinger on clarinet, and Darius Farumand on bassoon. I just want to say what a great time I've had working with you all this semester. You worked very hard, and I think the final product is just wonderful. I want to give a special shout out to Darius, who is our audio engineer this semester, and you're going to hear his audio editing expertise here in a minute. So again, so proud of you, and I can't wait to work with you in the future. Enjoy.
My name is Eric Reed, and I am a professor of horn and a chamber music coach at NYU. It has been my pleasure working with the following group: a brass quintet made up of Sophie Maniloff and Gabriel Lemmy on trumpet, Hunter Lazan on horn, Dante Guinta on trombone, and DJ Zentla on bass trombone. Today they'll be performing for you a couple of pieces. First, The Girl with the Flaxen Hair by Claude Debussy, a beautiful arrangement by Gary Kalesha featuring Gabriel on trumpet. Second, they'll be playing David Sampson's Still, which is a piece that's very close to my heart, having played it many, many times in the American Brass Quintet, and also because of the subject matter. David wrote this piece to convey his experience and his practice with meditation, something that not only is a big part of my life, but which I believe strongly has been super helpful during this time. I'd also like to offer my congratulations and support of this wonderful group of students. It's been a real pleasure working with them and seeing their hard work and perseverance during this challenging time. I know that it might not always feel like it, but I want you all to know that you're doing a great job and that everything that you are going through now and everything that you're learning will certainly benefit you in your careers. So thank you and congratulations. Great job. I hope you enjoy these two pieces.
Hello. I would like to introduce you to Jesse Koo and Daniel Silverman. Jesse plays the piano, and Daniel plays the tenor sax. They will be performing a duo by Garland Anderson for saxophone and piano. The first movement starts with an adagio, then an allegro con brio, and ends in an adagio.
Hello, my name is Toyin Spellman Diaz, and I am so proud of the ensemble that I coached this past semester. They have built something out of nothing, and their performance of this piece is really killer. Thank you, Timothy, Andrew, and Tiffany, for all of the work that you put in and all the times that we tried something experimental and you made something magical out of it. It couldn't have gone better, in my opinion. So please enjoy the Alvin Etler Trio, the prelude, and the finale, played by Tiffany, Andrew, and Timothy.
Hello, I would like to introduce you to Ben Schoenharn playing clarinet and oboe, Victoria Carcietta playing flute, and Sarah Lee playing the bassoon. They will be performing Jean Francais' Quartet for Winds, the third movement, the Allegro molto.
Awesome. Well done, everybody. And there you have it, the Fall 2020 Woodwind and Brass Virtual Chamber Music Series. I'd like to end by acknowledging our incredible faculty who you have met this evening. Their tremendous hours of research, teaching, and guidance are appreciated by the entire NYU community. Another shout out to the faculty and staff of the NYU Music Technology program, who hosted lectures and demonstrations empowering our students with the skills necessary to master their tracks and videos. A huge thank you to the MPAP administrative team, who worked tirelessly behind the scenes in order to ensure our department runs smooth. Without their support, our programs would cease to exist. A special thank you to my fantastic student assistant, Jessica Rowe, who manages our music library. Without her, many of these ensembles would not have music to perform tonight. And also my husband, Tom, who is my producer this evening. Lastly, to the students, thank you for trusting us and committing your time, energy, and creative efforts to the Woodwind and Brass program. We are beyond grateful you have chosen to grow and learn from our professional music community. It has been our honor to work with you and celebrate your talents. Congratulations. How about another round of applause for our performers tonight? Great job. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep the music playing. Have a good evening.